All right, let's see. We're on a new channel. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. All right. It appears we are live. Let's see. Let's take a look, Elu. Okay, I think we are. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Everyone, welcome to the Futurist Guild, episode 1, Modus Operandi. We're going to talk about what this is all about. We're going to talk about what this is all about. So I welcome you all. Uh, I will provide a brief little kind of history on what this whole channel is about. But first, before I do so, I'm trying to tighten up my skills with all of this. If there is anyone listening, I do see that there are 3 people listening. Okay, so I would like for you, if you could, do this for me and press 100. Right? If the sound is okay, I don't know who's listening, but whoever is listening, if everything is coming through, there should be some music playing in the background. I don't know if it's too loud. I don't know if it's not loud enough. I don't know a lot of things, right? Nameless, you said 100. Okay, well, there we go. All right. Okay. So, um, welcome to the Futurist Guild. Modus operandi, right? Means of operation, essentially. Mode or method of operation, means of operation. Um, this will be an open panel. I'm going to drop the link here in just a few minutes. But I did kind of want to just sort of introduce people to what this is, right? Um, I guess the best way to approach that is by telling you what it is not. Let's try that one, right? So here's what it is not. It is not. Uh, it's not political. It is apolitical. It is tagged as political Mandalorianism in the description there, and that will be a key ethos to this channel here. But it is not that. It's not political. It is not. What did this either? It's not gynocentric, misogynistic, misogynoiristic. I don't know if that's a word. It's not that. It's not. So all of those constructs, it's not that either. Um, it's also not a point oh. It's not a 4.0, a 3.0, a 2.0, a 1.0. It's none of that, right? It's literally something new, okay? And without delving into, say, you know, all these outrageous claims or anything like that, we're going to say that this is a new platform. The mission statement in the description is very simple for the channel. It is emancipation through innovation, right? It's very simple. It's 3 words. No need for a long descriptor or a manifesto, right? No need for that. Um, However, there is a need for um, a real strong core with regards to fourth ideological thought and ideals. Okay. And that's all encompassing. That has everything to do with the technical side of things, the global machinations, the things that go on in the world, right? The finance element, and then the social element. So it's all encompassing. However, we'll also focalize heavily on art, right? Art is a very key component. Um, Culturally, what we've seen is that art has power to do a lot of good or a lot of damage, right? So we want to make sure that in crafting this fourth industrial conceptualization, we want to also factor in art as a key component, its power and usage. So, as I said, this is something new entirely, entirely altogether. Um, okay, so with that being said, because yeah, I don't want to drone on too much, right? I don't want to drone on too much. So what I'll do is, I don't know if cats are listening. I'm not sure, but I did send some people the link, and I will post it here. And I'll just let this be known that for the sake of the initial live streams and what have you, if you're not a familiar, I won't let you up. Just make yourself familiar in the chat, and then that way you can become a familiar, and then that way we can engage. So, very simple ask on our part, right? Um, so while that's there, the link's out. I sent it out. If no one pulls up, I won't be too long. This will just kind of be an initial stamp on what this channel is about. So just to kind of get back to the sort of like the theme of the channel, as it states, the future is skilled, right? See, so this will be comprised of people who would like to give their input from a futurist mindset, if that's what is imbued within them, right? What we recognize is that not all conversations are to be had by everyone, right? This is a time to be hyper focused on uh, essentially self goals, things of that sort. I don't want to say being selfish or self minded, but I will say um, being cohort minded. So those that are within, say, like the same industry, same fields of business and what have you, making sure that, um, you know, you're sharing opportunities, resources, and what have you, and strengthening that amongst your core group. That's more or less what we are looking at. Um, just because the lay of the landscape, and again, in future live streams, we'll kind of dig more into sort of like the social goings ons, what's taking place and all of that, right? So, in terms of, say, individual, like, concept ideas in terms of content, I have some things I'm going to be doing in terms of like a series, like, so, every week I'll do, or every other week. I can't say every week because things get weird with me sometimes, but, I typically will have like subject matters that I'll kind of key in on. Everybody else that also um, has a hand in this does the same. So, we'll keep that going on a rotational basis. I also, oh, do I want to say this openly? No, I don't want to say it openly. I think what we'll do is we'll just do it. We'll just do it, and then you guys will see what I'm talking or what I'm thinking. I don't want to say it. Yeah, we're doing things different now. So, um, there's some other things that we're gonna do here, and just kind of keep a lookout for that. So, let's see here. Well, again, what I'll do is let me see something real quick. Okay, I guess not. Let me put this over here. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'll give this a couple more minutes. And if no one pulls up, we'll go ahead and just end it here. But again, this was more just an introduction to this channel. and what it is and what it isn't. Um, I will say that maybe some of the things that you'll hear as far as content, it will be a bit sort of like, huh, really? Uh, Kind of want to stretch some boundaries a little bit more, man. Feeling a little more free nowadays. Let's just say, right? Um, Out of the fray, in our own lane. Again, not trying to oversell anything or go into too many details or anything like that. But again, this is just sort of putting an initial stamp on what this channel is about. I don't feel as though I need to pull up any sort of document and read what fourth industrialization is or anything like that. Just understand though, it's kind of like an exercise in really sort of stretching what that is and what that looks like being wielded at our hands, right? That's really what the key point is here. So a lot of the social biases, shit you hear in social media and stuff like that, I will say a good 85 to 90% of it is not going to fly here because the things we speak of, your mind has to be free of these things. So again, it is in the name, the future skill. That is something that is taken with um, literal, literal meaning. Well, let's see. We're at like 12 minutes. Okay. Well, I sent links out. I posted it in the chat. Again, I don't know. Uh, I don't have much to say myself. I really wasn't trying to like drone on and on about. That's why I put open panel, but maybe I'll change the title. Uh, let's see here. Okay. So let me check the phone. Let me put it in the chat. Then again, it is also late. It is late. I know that it is late as well. So, um, but again, if you're just popping up, I see there's like maybe 4 people in here. Okay, that's cool. If you want to just kind of run it back from the beginning, I don't want to repeat myself too many times, but wait for September. Let's see here. Oh, give me 1 second here. Oh, okay. Nameless said he's okay. So he said he's gonna pull up. So this is a good intro. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. All right. I got no. Nameless just text me. Okay. So, um, yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just end it here in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. We're gonna keep it at 15 minutes. Okay. This is just an intro to this channel. But again, if you go back to the beginning of it, I kind of got it all out. And if you recognize me from other places or a particular channel, I'm no longer there. The channel's here now. Well, I'm here at this channel now. So there you go. And we'll leave it at that. No need to elaborate further. Everything that has my hands on it or my imprint on it will be here going forward. So with that, I would bid you guys adieu from the Futurist Guild. This is Complex Design. Again, run this back, take a listen, soak it in. We'll be back with some more here shortly. Peace out, you guys.